All right, share screen. All right. So since we are doing all this online, I think it's a good idea if we take the box that has both our faces in it and put it right next to his head so that we both can see when we're going to signal each other if we need to take over. Yeah. So we both agreed that the collaborative and interdependent HOSA method is the most successful, so we're going to stick with that one. Patty, you can, if you would like to start.
Sure.
The interpretation. So we'll go halfway, and then I will let you know when it's my turn. I'll do the same thing.
You're just going to put one hand up when it's your turn?
Yeah, so I'll do one hand, and then if I need to take over or whatnot, I'll do two hands, so that as in to take over.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll try to catch that, because I know this is going to be all new to us with the video part. All right, so video we'll say is about 7 minutes long. So if you want to go
about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to hit play, so you can see on the screen, correct?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. And it is recording. I'm hoping it is, because I hit record. This thing makes me nervous. All I just see at the top, yeah, there's a red button. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna see what happens. There's a red button that looks like it's recording. So, all right, you ready?
Okay.
Turn you up. All right, ready?
Hello, my name is Terry Decter, and I'm going to tell you a story today. It's from a children's book. I'm going to sign, which typically people would read the story, but I'm going to sign the story. And the story is called A Dog, a Frog, a boy, a dog, a frog, and a friend. So there's a lot of pictures in the story. So I'm going to tell the story by looking at the pictures. The setting of the story is out in the country. There's a lake and the boy decides to go fishing. But it's not a typical fishing rod. He took a stick that he broke off, and he has a line and a hook tied to the end of the line. So the dog and the frog are watching him as he's sitting there fishing. He has his bucket and a shovel, and he's sitting beside a tree. He's waiting for a bite to come on the end of his line, and it just so happens that he got surprised by this big bite. He was so excited. He was trying to reel his prize in, but his line jerked so hard that he fell head first into the water. The dog and the frog jumped in after him. And he's swimming around in the water, trying to get his head above the water. He notices that there's a turtle that bit his hook, but he didn't bite it the typical way. He bit it on the outside edge, and he was pulling on it as they were floating downstream. So the boy, the dog, and the frog took off after the turtle. And the dog was barking at the turtle. The turtle, still biting onto the hook, looked at the dog and was watching the dog barking. The boy was trying to hush the dog, and the turtle ended up letting go of the fish hook and bit the dog in the leg. The boy was trying to help, so he gathered up the dog in his arms, and the turtle was still stuck to the dog's leg. So he dragged both the dog and the turtle to shore. The frog decided to go get the fishing pole and bring it back to the boy.
The turtle let go of the dog's leg and then disappeared back into the water.
The dog started licking his wound after the turtle had let go. He was laying there licking his wounds. The frog was watching the dog lick his wounds, and the boy was sitting there watching, and the turtle came back up and bit the dog's tail and pulled him into the water.
The boy then jumped into the water to try to save his dog, but all you could see was his leg just bobbing in the water. So, man, he really needed help, and he started swimming and swimming so that he could get to his dog. And then the dog's head popped up. Great. His dog was okay. And then the frog felt some sign of relief when he was looking around. And then the turtle went belly up and was just bobbing on the surface. He looked as if he was dead. And then the boy noticed the turtle too. And then he grabbed his fishing pole and he started to pull the turtle out of the water. And he just sat there and floated on his back. And the frog and the dog, they were both sad. They don't know what happened. They didn't know what went wrong. The turtle just laid there, and the boy brought him on shore. So the boy grabbed his bucket and his shovel and thought it was a good idea that he should bury the turtle. And the dog just inched and nosed up closer to the turtle. And the frog didn't feel right. He hopped over to the boy. The boy put the turtle down and decided to start digging the hole. And the dog was just looking around, and then all of a sudden, his ears went up because the turtle started moving. He flipped over, and he started walking away. And then he bit the fishing pole. As the boy was just continuing to dig his hole, didn't even notice, but then saw that his dog started making a ruckus, and then saw that the turtle was alive. And then the frog was happy. And the boy was just relieved. The turtle was okay. His new friend. And just brought his turtle. The dog was happy. The frog was happy. So originally there were 3 friends, the boy, the dog, and the frog. But now they added a new friend, the turtle. And the 4 of them just went on their merry way, walking through the forest. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for taking over.
Yeah, I just felt like you missed that
like,
one part, and I feel like we kind of needed it because we needed to, like, how did the fishing pole get back up to the shore? So that's the only reason I grabbed that part, because I was going to let you go with it, but I was like, I kind of feel like that was an important part, and that was the only reason why I took over. But I felt like, I mean, you felt pretty good. You described the scenery and stuff like that. And did you notice that I was doing the reassurance thing?
No. Did
Okay.
you notice me?
I didn't even look at you either.
It's too small of a box. It's really hard for that confirmation.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't see the hand go up, so I felt like it was still like silent confirmation. I mean,
Okay.
because the picture's too small, I just can't see real well.
Yeah, I was just
Not
debating
when
if
you're
this was gonna.
focusing on the signing, it's like in your peripheral vision, so.
Yeah, I was
But
afraid
when
that
you went
this
to take
would.
over, I saw both your hands. I'm like, oh, I know I'm messing something up. So I'm just like,
Okay, okay, okay. All right, so it
step
has to be
back.
something like
So,
that. I was afraid that this would interfere with whatever, so I was a little hesitant at first, but it didn't interfere with you, so I just kept on doing it. And I just noticed the head shaking was so mild that we wouldn't really be able to see that. That's why I was trying to do both, but I
yeah,
mean,
it's
like I said,
okay.
it takes some adjustment. And then I said I was going to tell you when I was going to take over, and I completely just I was so focused on him and you and listening to you that I missed that part. So I do apologize for that one. But I'm glad you caught
I
it.
got to the end and I'm like, surely I'm supposed to be about halfway done. I'm feeling like, and
Yeah.
I'm like, it's your turn.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, when I saw your hand do that, I was like, what? Oh, it's my turn. So for our first time doing a video team interpreting, I felt we did okay, but I have no reference to reference.
Right.
Okay. So we'll just
I
post
felt
it.
like it was a good enough of a video that we both, I feel like we both seemed pretty confident, and we, I think we had a good, first timer.
Yeah, it was a mild story, so it was nice that this was chosen for our first experience with team interpreting online. So
Right.
okay, I'll hit stop record, and then I'll figure out how to move the things around, and then I'll send them to you.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome, good job. Oh no, wait, can we say that? Wait,
Same to you.
what can't we say?
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I was gonna say what are the words that we can't say? Good job. Okay, thank you.
Good job is one of them. You can't say that. Thank you.
All right, all right. I'll switch you over to the Facebook
Okay.
Messenger. Okay. All right. Stop share and